What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Also, down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them for yourself, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to break them all down and read them to you. Also, before we get started, if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, you guys, now that we got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? Okay, so I pulled up this article, but Taylor Swift is taking her Aries tour or Eras tour, and she is putting it in movie theaters. Okay. And the first day was just crazy. Like they added more times and stuff, and they've got this whole thing where you can't, no refunds. So the reason she did this was because, well, she is going to make a ton of freaking money, you guys. So like a ridiculous amount of money because she's putting this out herself. And she's going to get all the profits from it, all of it. And she's doing a good job. Like, listen, I want to be honest with you. I'm not going to see this movie. I'll tell you that right now, because I don't care about Taylor Swift. I mean, her music is fine, but I find her to be very overrated. Come at me, Swifties. I don't care. But, you know, she's pretty. I think she's a smart businesswoman. This is a smart move in terms of business and in terms of money. She's going to make a ton of money, and I do think it's smart on her part. So I mean, I can't say she's dumb because she's not dumb. I will mention something in here. I think it's in this article. If it's not in this article, then I'll mention it towards the end, but let me read a little bit of this article because she's breaking records, and everybody wants to say she's saving Hollywood, and I'm like, oh, get the hell out of here, Taylor Swift. You're not saving Hollywood. And you Swifties, she's not saving Hollywood. Okay, so it says Taylor Swift, the Eras tour. I said Aries earlier, so stupid. Industry first day pre-sales, 37 million plus, bigger than Force Awakens concert pick, headed for 70 million opening. That's big, you guys. She's opening on, movie level. I mean, it is a movie, but it's like a concert movie. I've only been to one of those. They're so stupid. There's no point to them. Anyways. But the reason she's doing this is because a lot of people didn't. If you remember, there was a lot of problems with the ticket sales, which I think that's the next thing she's going to tackle with her next tour. But there was a problem with a lot of ticket sales because you had these people that would set up bots that would, as soon as the tickets went on sale, they'd go and just purchase as many as possible. And then they'd sell them for an exorbitant amount of money on like eBay. And I do think that that's unfair. You get a lot of, like, my niece personally, she loves Taylor Swift. I have a daughter. My daughter's really not into that kind of thing just yet. But it's just sucks for kids because they don't get to see, a person that they enjoy and they like and their music and stuff. And that's a really big bummer. Okay, so let me get to this article. So it says AMC distributed concert film Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour. According to sources, which, by the way, tell me what your favorite era is from Taylor Swift. I kind of like the Lover era, but I'll talk about her albums in just a second because, yeah. According to sources, has clocked 37 million plus from 3 big theater circuits, AMC, Regal, and Cinemark. In its first 24 hours of pre-sales, that's definitely higher than the day one pre-sales of Star Wars: The Force Awakens at 20 million. The current opening, well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more Swifties than there is Star Wars fans, especially these days. But Force Awakens was huge. Yeah. Anyways, okay. At least right now, box office sources are figuring that pre-sales reps roughly 50% of the picks opening weekend. How is that? Female skewing movies, i.e. Twilight, typically are front-loaded at the box office, and Swifties are headed to this in packs. Yes, they are. Which, again, I just want to say, these movie concerts are stupid. I've only been to one. I was like, I'll never go back again. It was, I'm sorry. It's not the same vibe as a concert. And I mean, me personally, I don't like concerts very much. I like concerts because I like to see the performance on stage, but I do not like people. Like, I like people, but I don't like big groups of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's ironic or not, but like huge amounts of people just like annoys the shit out of me. Like, I can handle a good 100, 200 people, but like thousands of people all in one space, I'm just like, oh, get the fuck away from me. I just don't want to be around all of you right now. And they get up in your space and you're like, hey, what you want to hug? Back off and everything. You're just like, ugh, so annoying. And then you get the ones that are just like freaks and you're all like, oh, I hate you so much just because you're here. Okay. That opening weekend for the Eras Tour is poised to be a record debut for a concert movie bearing all other notable openings. The potentially all-running domestic box office for the subgenre, i.e. Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, Best of Both Worlds concert, 31 million opening and 65.2 million final in 2008. Michael Jackson, This Is It. I think that's what I saw. Was that what I saw? I don't remember. Which was 23.2 million and 72 million in 2009. Justin Bieber, Who Cares? Eras Tour first day pre-sales don't beat all things Marvel, as Avengers Endgame's posted 50 million in its first day when tickets went on sale, and 2019 en route to being the #2 grossing film of all time worldwide. It says AMC handling the distribution of the Eras Tour, Varen's Films booking, as we previously reported in AMC's 26 million first day of pre-sales for Sam Wrench directed film as recorded. Who cares? Sorry, you guys. I'm like, so like they just keep the, let me see if they mention it, because Taylor Swift, I think that's it. Okay. So I want to talk about one thing about Taylor Swift. Okay. So again, I just want to state this is a great idea on her part. This is great because she's going to make, like I said before, tons of money. She's going to make so much money off of this. It's going to be ridiculous how much money she makes. And I think she said she's going to, give it to the people that helped made her concert possible, help give some of that to her concert possible, which I'm like, good. Those people are, they are, they are needed to make your concert possible. Okay. So I want to say this. First things first. Taylor Swift, smart lady. I think she's talented. Even though I think she's overrated, she is talented. I do like some of her music. 1989 is her best album, and you can argue with me all you want, but I'm sorry. Folklore fucking sucks. I hate that album. It's so stupid. And this new one, what's this new one called? Who cares? This new one is trash also. It's not as bad as Folklore. Folklore is like her lowest of lows. Man, was that album trash. But her new album is not very good. It's just the same song over and over again. She might as well just done It's Me High and then just change the words to It's Me Lavender Haze and everything, and you would have been like, yeah, it's the same fucking song. So I don't think that, but she's still a talented songwriter. So one thing that she is god awful at is acting. She is a terrible actress, and you can argue with me all day, but I'm right, you're wrong. She is a bad actress. Go watch any of the crap that she's in. Even when she was, what was that name? The Giver. She's in like a small snippet of The Giver. She's in maybe tops 5 minutes. Terrible. Freaking terrible. I'm all like, stop giving Taylor Swift acting jobs. She is bad at it. So then, but she wrote and directing her own movie. I think it's starring Meg Ryan, but at least has Meg Ryan in it. I can't remember off the top of my head. I am just like, this is going to be bad if she's in it, if she's acting. As far as directing goes, she might do a good job. I don't know. I'll have to tell you afterwards. And as far as writing your own movie goes, she might do a good job of that. She writes her own songs, which I'm like, as I said before, she's very talented with that. But writing her own movie and now directing it, I'm just like, So if she is starring, if she's like in her own movie, I'm just like, oh, honey, that's not good. It's not good. You know what? You're a terrible actress. Okay. So, but she's going to make a ton of money on this Eras Tour, but it's like almost, I think it's 3.5 hours long. It's got to be like almost 3 hours. Oh, who wants to sit and watch Taylor Swift on stage in a movie theater that long? I can see if you go to a concert, but I'm just like, man, it's not the same. Okay. But yeah, we'll see how this does. And they've got merch. She's got her own Taylor Swift popcorn bucket. And I'm all like, good for you, girl, making merch on this shit. I'm like, it's very cool. I'm pretty sure she already had the merch ready to go with her concert. I mean, they might have already had the popcorn bucket, but this was just and maybe she planned this all along. She's like, we're going to do the tour in North America, and then as soon as it's done, we're going to put that North American tour in the movie theaters. And then once that's done, she's going to go over to Europe and do her tour there. All right, I've talked about this enough, so I'm going to move on. I want you guys to tell me what you guys think about all of this. How do you feel about this Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert? Do you like it? Do you not like? Are you a huge Swiftie? If you are, No judgment. I think she's very talented, and I do like her songs. 1989 is her best album. I'll argue with you all day, every day. That song has hit after hit. But this new one's not very good. Neither was Folklore. I will argue with you too about Folklore. Folklore is shit. It's a shit album. Come at me, Swifties. Come on, let's do this. But good for her. I think this, again, smart move, smart girl. She knows the business and she knows how to work it. Then I say work it, girl. When it comes to making money, you are not the problem. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you guys think. As always, go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.